Wonderful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you and all that good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. And we're here again today just to really expound on preparing for marriage. June bride. Yes, June is right here in our sight. Wow. It says right here, springtime, and then next thing you know, it's going to be June bride because all of the money, all of the ventures and the venues and the catering operations and preparing for this and preparing for that. And yet and still, one of the things that we forget to prepare for is the situation. Situation, yeah. But marriage is not just a going to work 9 to 5. Marriage is not just a situation where I'm coming over to visit for the weekend. Marriage is something that is definitely serious and valid. It is because it was created by the Heavenly Father, yeah, the creator of the universe. He decree and described marriage as a union between a man and a woman, and things that go about doing things so that they become one in the flesh, one together, and then one in the spirit. But the point of it is that now being one, it's like what is going on with her is also going on with me. I'm giving up myself for her. I'm giving up myself for him. And then we are together as one. But then come to find out is like, okay, part of being that one is like there's a leader. Ah, who's in charge? What's going on? What is the situation as being in charge? How do we figure out who is going to be the leader? Well, it was already pronounced that the man is going to be the leader, all right? But he also said, when he made the man the leader, he said, well, there's a situation that goes by that she is your helper, help me, how you want to call it, all right? So being a helper is also like you in charge of her, you have charge over her, and she must follow you. But how are you following? How are you leading her? We come to find out that some wise women don't want to be led at that point. Or either they're so independent today is that they don't see things like they did years and years and years ago. They don't. So therefore, we come to the place where let's talk about these things. Let's discuss them. How do we help our wives to become submissive? Oh, wait, that's the word, submissive, right? And to being submissive is like, oh, so much is going on nowadays in society and in the social media and stuff. It's like, I'm not going to submit to him. Well, then again, looking back, looking over the situation, sometimes he is not qualified, he is not worthy, he is not uh, active enough or strong enough to be a leader to be submissive to. This is where a lot of problems come about. I mean, many problems come about by not being in that place of being submissive. And we have to talk about this because in preparing for being in marriage, is that we understand and know that today's generation is not qualified or not the way it used to be a long time ago when the man was the man and the man was in charge and the man was the man. He was the king. He was the leader of the community, leader of his home, the leader in the country and everything. But today, women have stepped up to be such a part now that they are becoming stronger. They become more masculine. But even though they're still women, they still bear the fruit of the labor of, and also to bear the seed, to hold the seed, and then produce a life. But yet and still, some women just say, I don't feel like I should be led. We're supposed to be equal partners. Well, come to find out, you're not equal partners because this is how God set it up that the man was in charge. But the point of it is, let's talk about getting this brother, this man, in a situation or position to be in the right charge, in the charge to say that he is a leader. He is a qualified leader. Now, he is an active leader and he is a strong leader. He is a wise leader. And being a wise leader, things can happen that, wow, she might just change her mind. She might just change her position, change her mentality, her attitude, however, that she can submit. But she, right now, she's not submitting as she should in a lot of places. So, what do you do to step up the game, to step up the situation, to have her to be submissive to you? Because, see, she's probably not trained or prepared to be a wife. She may be prepared to be a mother because of her natural biological situation that's going on in her body. But in the meantime, all right, we have a caller. All right, already. Hello, may I help you? You're on air. Hello, you're on the air. Would you like to,
Hello.
yes, would you like to say something? We're on the air now. Hello, are you there? All right, well, have a wonderful day. God bless you. Take care now. Okay, well, we got that one. We got that one squared away. All right, let's see who this is. All right, then. Hello, you're on the air. How are you doing today? Oh, thanks for calling in. Bless you and all of your stuff. We're talking about being prepared for marriage. Are you married? Hello? So you're not married? Okay, well, no problem. We'll stick around and hear what we have to say, okay? You'll learn something real good today. Bye now. All right, see, people call in, they say, okay, well, with the numbers out there. But anyway, like getting back to the place, let's say that we are prepared. Being prepared is one thing. Being qualified is also a part of being prepared. So this is point that we see so much in so many divorce cases where they call it incompatibility, a lot of different things, uh, non-committed, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So what we do try to help each couple. Got to help the couple to get together, to understand, to know each other, and know each other's position in marriage. This is not just a robotic type position, place, and thing like that. This is a love thing. This is a desirable thing. This is a humanistic type thing that says that we have feelings, we have emotions, and we have commitments. And in that commitments, we have action. Action speaks louder than words. So where is your action compared to your emotion? Where's your action compared to your love? So in the meantime, we go back to square one because in our previous message we mentioned about uh, uh, going to school, right? From kindergarten, first grade, on up and up and up, right? But in the first grade or kindergarten, you don't go to calculus, you don't go to geometry, you don't go to physics and all that stuff, right? You don't go to chemical composition and break down components and the elements and all that stuff, right? Good. Now, what you do is one step at a time as growing. You're growing in the grace, you're growing in knowledge. And as you grow, you become more sustainable, you become powerful, you become more wiser, and then you become the strength in you that can go to be the light that is supposed to be in each every one of us. The light that shines that someone can come to be with us and to lead, follow us if they're in darkness. But if they're not in darkness and they following us, they with us, but someone has to stand out in front at all time and regardless. Even though they're with us, there is a designated leader. And this is where we go through today, trying to see about leadership, talking about leadership, because we know that today's standard in marriage, what happened? We keep talking about this all the time. They're not qualified to be married. They're not qualified even to be together. They don't know each other. The only thing they know is that they had a good time and a physical connection called sex. And then sometimes it may not be so good, but yet still the person's heart might be the best heart that you'll ever find, the best mindset you'll ever find. But yet and still, we look at that position, that condition of of what happened in the intimate spirit of intimate realm called sex. That, oh well, it's no good. Da 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 da. It's this and this that, and then you go through the sizes and this and that and the times, every time zone, never thinking about the input of value towards each other, because now it's all a judgmental thing about what can they do to satisfy this feeling of sexual desires, sexual lust. You know what I mean? Fulfillment in a sexual way. When that's done, you could be the best person on the world. As they say, you could give them anything and everything. You can go out of your way, but yet still they are lonesome, lonely, misplaced, displaced, um, aggravated, because this is what's in the mind. The mind is controlling everything. Actually, the how you call the motor, it's the engine that control the whole body. So we have developed the mind. Well, no, we didn't do anything. The other person, the one in the darkness, has been stimulating our mindset. Yes, stimulating the mind, controlling the mind, brainwashing the mind, to the point that we come to the place that sometimes we don't know if we're going or coming or barking at the moon. All right, now, so uh so anyway, we have to really come to a point that we have to say enough is enough. Let's get this thing together, because even like I said in the past, they didn't even know each other until the night of the wedding. They didn't see each other, they didn't know each other, they didn't feel up at each other, something like that. And then sometimes, if she had gone out and done something crazy, ride a bike, they didn't have no bike, whatever, ride a horse, whatever, and broke the hymen, they had to go get a pigeon blood put on the sheet to pretend that the guy did something wonderful and awesome, but he did in a way. But she probably messed around, did something, went with somebody, secret that she gonna hold to her grave. She never told anybody. She won't tell anybody else about what happened, what's going on, because nobody really come to ask those type of questions, because he is satisfied because he saw a spot of blood, and that is the sacrifice that was made from the beginning, when God took an animal and put over the nakedness of man, shed the blood on the altar. So now that altar has been damaged, corrupted, and messed over it a long time ago. But in the meantime, here we are here today, preparing for a wedding that we don't know anything about. But let's learn something. Let's study something. Let's put forth an effort to say, okay, we're going to do something better. We're going to do something different. And one of the things is to know, establish leadership role. That established. She in turn must follow, but he in turn must be able to be the leader he was sanctioned to be, he was destined to be, he's qualified to be, but he's not taking on that qualification because he's not learning anything about leadership. And that's why we have to really, by all means, all chances, learn how to lead, and then learn how to be the leader, to be there our castle, lead the queen, protect the family, and then establish a heritage for future dates. But we are cutting it short. We're letting all of this negative infiltration, toxic mentality come into play in our lives. So therefore, when we come down to that, I do, and stepping on that road, that wonderful road for marriage, we can't travel but so far until here we go with problem, issues, and situation. How to say, lands, falling rock zone, ice on the bridge zone, can't see above the situation zone, fog zone, workers on the road zone. All of these things come to hinder us, come to distract us, they come to slow us down. But nevertheless, keep moving, keep growing, keep learning, and keep knowing how to establish yourself in a way whereas you're going to have that compassion, you're going to have wisdom, learning, and you're going to have the day when you come to say that, ah, destiny is in sight. And then that day into the great sunset, the sunrise, sunset. As they say, we ride the sunset together. The two has become one for real, for real. Starting day one. You don't say, well, 30 years later, oh yeah, now we finally become one. No, you become one. We claim that's where faith come in at. That's where the faith come in. I don't care how many people tell you that you're gonna have to go through some trial and tribulation before you can become one. You start the fact that the confidence is said that we are one, day one. Now we are together. We have said the vows. We've said I do as a commitment to the Most High God, to each other, the promises that we're making to each other. Hold them, hold them in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit to say that we are one, we are together. And now he is the leader. But being a qualified leader takes the action, takes some action. And that's why we start today, even before we get married, before we say I do, before we make those vows and commitments to God and each other, know how to become a great leader. Know how to become the person in charge. Know the structure of leadership, not in a negative, overbearing way, not in an ignorant, demanding way, not in a low, how you say, unprofessional, unqualified, not having the accountability, not being insecure, but knowing the confidence that you have, not being fearful, not being a paranoid type person, not being angry, or not in that place where you looking at her as a possession. And that's what happens so many times when we have domestic violence. Why are you looking at my wife like that? Why are you staring at that? Okay, there's a way to handle everything and everybody. There's a way to handle the situation. First, when you talk, when you discuss things your mate, with your mate, as a good leader, you explain to her what can happen, what does happen, and what can happen, and how you stand on the position and your disapproval of these things. This is what you call when we have a problem, an issue with a spiritual situation. We say rebuke the devil, we rebuke evil. I mean, disagree. Rebuking is a definitely disagree. God rebukes us, and we're supposed to rebuke evil. Stay away from, get away from it, go away from it, and don't approve of it. So when someone come into your area, your spirit, don't expect for her to be the one to say, "Oh well, I'm married now." I'm talking about when you're with her. When you're with her and someone come up to her and start to talking to her and disrespecting you like that, but wait a minute, brother. You know, how is it going? Everything, you know, my name is Michael. I'm her husband, and I think that you're a little bit out of line, though. Don't you think so? Uh, do you feel that you have the did you feel that you have the love in your heart that you can really just say take her and make her happy, make her well, make her become the woman that she need to be or she's supposed to be? Do you feel that you have that qualification that you could come up to someone's wife and just say, I'm taking over now and I'm going to make her the best woman in the world. I'm going to show her what a woman's supposed to feel like. Do you have that qualification right here, right now? Because you are really out of place, and therefore I'm not going to fight or fuss over you or fuss with you. But I know that it's not her place. It's not really. I don't care what the people say out there that if she's by herself, then she's supposed to speak up like that. But when she's with you, if she laughing, giggling, and carrying on like, wait a minute, baby, come on. That means she's agreeing with this person is saying. Therefore, you still say what you got to say. Then, now, if you think that you're qualified, if you really want to be with her, be my guest. If she want to go with you, you can have her, you take care of her. But then again, if you don't take care of her and you hurt her, then you're gonna have to answer to me. That's it. And I'm gonna walk away. I'm going home. Now, think you can handle the bill, take her shopping, do things for her, put a roof over her head, take her to work, buy her clothes and everything, love her like she need to be loved or desires to be loved? He will either walk away or say there, wow, man, I never thought about it that way. Or either say, yeah, you're gonna be brave enough to say, and she go along with it, then she gotta go with him. She ain't going on with me. And I'm not gonna be mad or upset about it. I'm gonna be upset, but I'm gonna show and uphold my anger, hold my consciousness to be there for her if she needs me, because she is born to be the weaker sex. She was born to give it up. That's it. I'm sorry, y'all. Woman was not designed to say, I choose this, that. She was designed to react in such a way, whereas whoever the king is, whoever her leader is, whoever the one that promotes her and to show her the value of leader is the one that she will respond to. Read your Bible, please, y'all. When God brought her to the man was excited, and she in turn realized that this man cares for me. This man, I excite this man. So therefore, she was built the fact that she was to be there to satisfy his desire. Because even the Bible said, even God said that your desire is to be for his desires. Her whole intention is to be for his desires. Now, his desires are supposed to be something honorable, goodness. His desires are supposed to be something that is in righteousness, either in the type of way that she is then pleased. Learn what pleases her. Ask her questions. Explore her. Make love to her heart. Make love to her mind. Make love to her body. And then that love, she would then give you her all. But this is what happened too many times in a relationship before marriage. She gives up her all because of the fact that this is what she was born to do. This is her destiny. Then she's supposed to help you in any situation. You come to her and you discuss things with her, but you are still in charge of the whole situation. Her opinion counts. When God said, man become a living soul, and he gives the mankind, that is, free will. She is also was given free will, and the Lord said, and they will take dominion in charge of everything else outside of the house. Boom. She is in charge. She was with her husband to take dominion of all the animals, the insect, the fleas, the flies, the roaches, the mice, gorillas, hippopotamus, and all. This is the power that she have now. But internally, she have a power that within her, from her head to her toe, she is a walking, talking, exotic. Mm, whew. She has sensual touches, sensual nerve outlets through her whole body. Come on, touch the right place, touch any place on her woman's body, she will respond in the right way. Touch it in the right way, she will respond. Touch a man, beat him down, beat him up. There's only a few places you can touch a man, hit a man, and he will respond. Boom. But a woman, ah, from her hair to her toenail, she was built way that way, and you're supposed to be able to explore her until it's time to no longer explore. Then you sit back, relax, enjoy each other's company more and more and more, and wait for that day when you're both called to eternal glory. Eternal glory. So, therefore, wonderful people, we just want to bring this to you to help you to understand that leadership is so important. Being excited is also a key mark, because if she doesn't excite her husband, and he should try to help her to come to that place of excitement. If she doesn't know this thing, she haven't been taught these things. That is why do you think these women out there uh, getting all these BBLs and dresses up to their knee bone, up to the whatever. She's exciting a man. She's drawing attention to certain situations. As her attention spell, she would came to the man butt bone naked before, and it excited the man. So that's what she's doing today with the lipstick, with the eyelashes, with the hair, the makeup. She's attracting. That's why when she started cheating, started doing things crazy, like the man said, I noticed that you even change your cologne. You even change the panties that you wear. You even change the time that you fixing your hair, your makeup. Even before she started hiding the phone. These are the signs of attention, wanting attention and needing attention. What the husband doing? He's still working late. He's still doing it. He's still meeting with the guys. He's still meeting with the bosses. Boss man, I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go home with my wife. We can talk about these things. We're gonna have a meeting and we're gonna sit around and drink cocktails. Bro. I got better things to do. I will give you my best time of my life, inspiration, exploration, and motivation, trying to come up with some qualification thing that said that I can produce and develop for the company. But right here, right now, I don't have time to sit around, talk about some jokes, talk about some women, go to somebody's bar and have a beer with some guys. I got a woman at home, a woman that needs me, a woman that wants me, and a woman that said that she's going to give it up, give me all her all and all, so she ain't going to have time to go out there with Ricky and Jimmy and Sally Mae and even Fido. Sorry. So therefore, let's talk about these things. We have 15 different issues and things, and then we have subtitles for each one of these that will help you to understand, to have a better spiritual growth, better physical growth, and a better togetherness growth in a relationship and marriage. You can order these things. Uh, coming soon. Coming soon. We'll notify you when it's ready, but it's not quite ready because we here doing this 2 day coaching situation. What do you know what I mean? Some people like say, well, I know everything like that, but that's why they still having problems. This is why they're still going to the divorce court. This is why she's still tipping around the corner to see Ricky May, Ricky Jones, Ricky D, and, and Junebug. This is why she's accepting money from different things, different situations. Like the rent needs to be paid, so she rather do her hair, get her hair done, than to pay the rent. But yet still, she offering something else for the rent, so that the husband don't question her about the money. Or even there's some time when things happen, and things can happen. She's been put into a position, situation that she cannot really back up from unless she really give up her life behind. And we don't want to do that. If that's what it takes to save a life, we don't concur with violence. We don't concur with evil. We don't concur with sin and degradation. But God can forgive. God will forgive, and God knows your heart. God knows your heart. Sometimes push comes to shove. You're hungry. You're starving, and somebody say, "Hey, give it up." Hey, what can I say? You know what I mean? So therefore, wonderful people, think about these things. There's a scenario, and there's a question, and there's a problem, there's an issue, and there's an answer to just about everything, and a reason why to everything. Period. Think about it. All right. So look here, wonderful people. Thank you for being here today. Bless you, bless you, bless you. And we'll see you on the other side. Come to our website, People in Love MD, People in Love MD on YouTube. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And also People in Love, LUV, peopleinlove.com on our website. Look us over, share things, leave a comment, go to a contact section, leave a comment, okay? Please do. By all means. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. Have a blessed night, best evening, best day. All right. Uh, be blessed in this day of sacrifice that the Lord has given for us, that we may be redeemed back to our Heavenly Father, becoming at one in the spirit with Him, sending our soul back to Him, not in a place of death and destruction and eternal damnation. Okay? Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Bye now.